Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry for all this, but if you've watched some of my previous videos, I have just uploaded a tutorial for Valentine's makeup. I just wanted to have a bit of a chat with you just to see how you're all getting on this week. I have really not big ups and downs, but like ups and downs, and sometimes I find that like your mind runs away with you. There's so much pressure now on social media just to be the best of everything. You know, everybody looks like they've got this amazing life and fantastic life, and you know, I have got an amazing life. Well, as much as I think it is, obviously everybody's life's different and stuff, but I just wanted to sort of like touch in with everybody. I've got makeup on my top, sorry, and this room has not been decorated either yet. Slim's still got his 30-year-old party pictures that he brought upstairs into the study. But yeah, going back to it, I'm 25 weeks on Friday, and and I'm petrified every day. Like, there's always something that I worry about, and then you click on social media and you just think, oh my god, look at them. They've got like everything, not everything, but like they still look amazing, and I don't even know what I'm whittling on about, but I think some days is just quite tough. I don't know if some of you ladies feel the same, or it's just sometimes that you just feel like you've got a lot of pressure on yourself, and sometimes you just put pressure on yourself, and your baby has to have the best of this and the best of that, and then you worry and think, well, what happens if I've had 2 previous children that I love and adore more than anything, and I just think, what happens if I'm not good this time at being a mum, or what happens if I'm not doing enough in the house, or what happens if I'm like not a good girlfriend at the moment, and and I just feel like I'm going through all these like mixed emotions, and putting immense stress and pressure on myself just to be like this amazing person. And I've got a lot of things going on, and most of it's in my mind, and I just don't know if it's emotions. Like last week I cried a lot, this week I'm judging myself a lot, and I'm 41 next week, and I do see a lot of young women, pregnant women, just like I was when Lauren and Ella were little, and you sort of don't feel like you've got a care in the world. Everything's totally different now, and you just think, are you doing enough? Like, are you doing enough? And then I put like stress on myself to do more, and sometimes I just feel like you're running around after everybody else, and well, where's the support for you? I don't know. Again, crying, like, it's ridiculous. It's just sometimes you have got that support, that support's there, but you're like so busy just making sure everybody else is okay. And I just wanted to just like come on here and be honest with everybody. Like, life on social media is not real, and I think it puts a lot of pressure on everybody. Like, what you portray in your mind is sometimes just not normal, but I do have like, Liam is amazing, but other than that I don't have a support network around me. It must just be one of them weeks, like, I support myself, and I'm there for them 2 girls, but other than Liam, like, I generally don't have anybody else, and like no family that like well, just one of them things we just don't have anything, like, just don't have that spot. But you know, so I've always been a very independent woman, and I've always kept a roof over my kids' heads, and I know it's hormones, I just know it is, but this is the reality of it. And you know, like, if you have got a support network around you, like, just keep it with, like, grab it with both hands, because it's hard to do it. Like, obviously Liam's amazing, and I couldn't wish, you know, to have anything else, but sometimes you're just running around, like, trying to make sure everybody else is happy, and then when you sit down and think about it, you just think, I'm happy, but like, why have I for so many years, like, just had to deal with stuff on my own, and I think now I don't have to deal with it on my own. But I think mentally, when you get to my age and you have spent a lot of time on your own and brought kids up and tried to keep a full-time job and keep an house over the kids' head and make sure they're fed and clothed, and it is immense pressure. And you know, I am in a very fortunate position now where I don't have to work, but I do, because that's just, I've come from a very working class, like, background, and you work and you know, probably after the baby's born I probably won't, because I did after Adlon and Ella, I did work, and then I had no choice but to work. But I just sometimes, I think it just gets so much, and then you're just doing, and then some days you take a step back and you're just like, other than Liam, which he can't be everything in one, where is everybody? You just, but you, as a woman and a mother, you know that you just bloody grin and bear it and carry on. Like, you do carry on. And the thing is, like, I qualified as a life coach last year. I went back to uni, and it helped me more than anything, just to sort of, like, the CBT therapy and stuff like that, because sometimes some people, you don't have that kind of network really where you can speak to people, because they've just got that mindset, like, oh, just get on with it, what's wrong with you, you know. And so you grow up like that, and then you don't have that, but you make sure that, like, my kids make sure that I am that mother that they can come and they can say anything to, whether it shocks me or not. I don't judge it. I don't judge them. I don't ever put them down. Like, you know. So I just wanted to come on here, and I know my hormones are like, well, I don't know what I'm doing at the moment, but I just wanted to make sure that you all know that, you know, it is normal. Like, sometimes it is normal to feel shit, you know. And you know, you don't have to, like, have the best of everything. You know, I've had nothing, and I've come to a place where I'm lucky that I can have anything that I want, but I don't. Like, as long as, like, everybody's happy that I can touch, I think that's how it's been. And then some days I just have, like, a bit of a meltdown, like, you know, today. But you know, we've got it's my birthday next week, so we've got some nice things to look forward to. That Liam's like, he is so good. Like, we will, I mean, I don't spend all my weekend at the rugby and that, but you know, it does make me feel like I've never felt before, whether it's from parents or family or you know, anybody else. Like, he's just my absolute best mate, and he don't get it, because, like, he's come from a really lovely background, being like privately educated and seeing the world and stuff, and you know, I actually admired him for it. Like, I admired his, like, you know, we don't have to be here, like we can go anywhere in the world, and we, you know, it's like his whole outlook on life is just dead nice. Whereas being brought up like in a little bubble where everybody knows one another and this and other, it's just like, oh god, you daren't leave there. If you move an hour away, it's like you need your passport just to get into, you know, I don't know what, yeah, but my whole mentality has changed since being with Liam and being surrounded by, you know, different types of people. It's actually really nice to like have that, do you know what I mean? But I just wanted to come on here and, you know, and say that, like, I am proud of myself. Like, I have bad days. I suffer with anxiety and I suffer with, you know, a lot of stuff, and I can see it in my friends. You can see it, can't you? Like, when they post stuff on social media, you just think there's something not right, there's something, you know. And I have always tried to better myself, like, always. And I know for a fact that, like, I did it rock bottom, and I didn't think that I would ever, like, meet anybody again, or the stuff that you get said to me, you know, and you've got so much going on, and you're in and out of court, divorce and this, that, other, and, you know, making sure your kid's okay, and all in all you're not okay, but you keep like pushing and pressing on and moving on, and then eventually, you know, you have a little bit of a breakdown, and then, you know, somebody comes along and you still go through, like, you go through a massive change in your life, but still just etched at the back is still that old person that sometimes just comes out, you know. And I don't like that person. Like, I don't like what she had and what she went through, and I like this person that I've become or tried to become. And the problem, what pisses me off, excuse the language, what annoys me is the fact that, you know, you just do your best, and then there's others out there that just can't stand that. Like, they can't stand it, you know. When somebody says to me, you know, I've had friends that have, like, you know, they just lived in a black hole, but then all of a sudden, like, it just comes, they come out of it, and then, like, you know, after the miscarriages, I just thought, is that something else that I'm really struggling with, you know? And, like, you think, have I left it too late? I mean, you know, I'm getting into my 40s, and then when I went on that life coaching course, you just realise that actually nothing's ever too late. What's too late is when it is literally too late and you can't do anything. And I will always make a success out of myself, even if that old unconfident person is, like, still hanging about. And I didn't want, I'm laughing at myself, like, for like blurting all this out, but it's just normal, lady. It is totally normal. Like, however you're feeling, you know, don't do what I did and, like, pent it up for years and years, and then struggle because all you've done is nest egg other people. Like, all you've done is, like, you know, like, make sure my two girls will never be put down like I did. I would never do that. And believe you me, they make some crap decisions, but I love them for it. And then they just go, ooh, that didn't work today, and I'm like, oh, you know, you've got to live and learn, and that's it. But confidence wise, I'll give them that. Love wise, I'll always give them that. I'll always be at the other end of the phone for them, whatever, always. So yeah, that is my thought of actual normality, and where, you know, where sometimes, like, you know, women lay, because women are, you know, and men, like, they're strong. You're stronger than what you think, and sometimes it just takes little routines and directions, and you go on to a better place. But so I'm going to end on a nice little note, and I'm going to show you my bump this week, because I'm not like 25 week yet, but I'm huge. I feel massive, but I don't actually care. I actually don't care. But I'm excited now for that. So yeah, just thought I'd want to touch on here and just to let you all know that, you know, we've got to be supportive of one another and don't keep it in like I did for years. Yeah. Alright ladies, I'll speak to you in the week. Take care. Bye bye.